Hello, everyone, and welcome to the virtual living room. It is your girl Lovey, and we're back for another week's recap of our favorite social experiment, Married at First Sight, season 14 in Beantown, Boston. And we got the gang all here, plus an addition. We got the Browns, Belinda and Kenyon. Hello.
Hello.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Oh, really?
Oh my
Really?
God.
No.
No.
Okay.
All right.
And then we got Iva. Hey, girl.
What's going on? Hey, girl. Hey.
And we have a newest addition to the panel. We got our girl Lori, another faithful Mafs fan. Hey, Lori.
Hey, so excited.
It's going to be fun because you have a lot of opinions when it comes to this show. So I know that you're going to be a great addition. April, unfortunately, had to bow out for this season because she has some family obligations that she had to tend to, but she will be returning soon. Maybe she'll pop in throughout the season. We don't know. We'll see. Hopefully so.
And she'll be listening.
Oh, yeah, she will be listening. She better be. Okay. Like, share, subscribe, all that.
Okay, so can I take one moment of our time to say happy 75th birthday to my mommy?
Happy birthday, Mommy!
Today is her day. I'm just going to put that on record.
Aw, that
Y'all
was
need to
so
share her
nice.
IG so y'all can dab in her DMs. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Lord. I can't. Amy be listening. She listen to us.
You know, if you post it on Facebook, she will.
Yeah, that would be the only way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Call me to ask me how.
okay. Well, I'll be sure to put the link up and I might tag her in it and then you'll let her know too.
Yeah.
All right. We have some administrative work in order, Iva.
We do need to get Miss Lori's
Prediction.
Your predictions.
Yes, your predictions.
My predictions. Okay.
So we're gonna start. It's just like a yes or no. Now we have done something this season, which is unprecedented, right? You do have the asterisk that you can put next to one of your predictions. And what the asterisk is this season, that you reserve the right to change your mind.
You know what?
One couple. You should have one get out of jail free card.
No.
Okay, I'm good. I can roll with that. But I say halfway point is when we come in and reassess.
Okay.
So just for the record, I gave an asterisk because I needed to at least see the weddings to see how they interacted before I did predictions. So I'm ready to lock my predictions in right now.
Oh, dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
I'm ready to lock them in. And of course, if I say it, it's right.
Oh
No.
my gosh.
No.
I think I'm batting 1,000
So,
or 200
No.
or something like that.
Right.
something like
200. Okay, so what are we keeping ours, or are we being reminded again? Are we gonna start it? Are people gonna change, and this is gonna be the last one, or what are we gonna do? What you say?
No, y'all keeping y'all's. Y'all are keeping yours.
Y'all?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was the only one that.
Let's get
No,
Lori's. Let's start with
I had an asterisk on a couple of them too, though, Bram. Because let's start with Miss Lori now. Alyssa and Chris.
I don't think they're gonna make it.
Okay, so that's a no.
No for them.
Okay, Katina and Elijah Wan.
I'm trying to think which one I'm gonna do as my asterisk. Because I wouldn't do asterisk on all of them, but I'm gonna pull for them. I'm gonna go for love.
Okay.
I feel like there's a lot that they need to overcome. But
we'll talk about
similar, that. I'm rooting for them.
We'll talk about that. So you put them as a yes. I will say that I also said, remember, we talked about his hair, and I said I need to see that get shorter.
Yeah, he cut that shit off.
And he cut it off. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Can somebody tell Michael that too? Okay, go ahead. What's your next prediction, Lori?
Back to me. Okay, Jasmina and Michael.
Okay, so I can say what I want about the contestants later, but
she said contestants. I call them contestants too.
Members. But I do want to just say, since we're talking about Jasmina, first of all, she is stunning. and
Mhm.
very poised, and
Mhm.
I want her to be my friend.
She will get you together. She will gather you when needed.
Gather when needed.
Because of how poised and everything she has, and I'm gonna root for them too. I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
Very positive so far. Very positive.
She sounded like you.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Mhm.
for well, one difference between y'all. Okay, so Lindsay and Mark.
This is gonna be my asterisk.
Mark the
Okay.
shot.
I think I feel like they can make it, but Lindsay's the wild card, and they even say that on the show. So because of that, asterisk.
Okay, with a yes. All
Yep.
right. Now, Noi Moi. Noi
Right.
and
Isn't that gonna be cute? That is gonna be so cute.
Noi and Steve Moi.
Yes, all the way. My fave.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we have you officially locked.
All right.
Mhm.
Goodness, you are very hopeful. I will tell you that.
Mhm.
You
I've
only got one no, and then you
Oh, you
have
did
one
it.
asterisk, but even the asterisk you have was a yes. So okay.
Ivor, can you tell me my predictions for me,
Yeah.
please?
Yes. Let's just
Okay.
recap the predictions,
Okay.
and
So
we'll
we'll
go
go
according
through.
to couple.
Okay. So Alyssa and Chris, Iva, Lori, BB, and Mr. Brown said no. Mr. Brown, you put an asterisk on yours.
Lock it in. No.
Who
Lock it in as a no.
Personally, yeah, they'll be
On who?
divorced by week 4.
Chris and Alyssa.
He'll be on
Lovey, you,
Tinder.
Lovey, Lovey, you said yes.
I said yes.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
shocked.
You was a lie. You was a lie.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now I'm changing that. No. Wait.
Now,
What?
are we changing? Is that what's
I'm
happening?
changing mine. I'm sorry.
Really?
Oh, I thought you said
Are we
midway.
changing?
I thought you said midway.
Nah, I changed the rules. I run this juke
The
joint. Okay. So I
goalpost
said
is
Wow,
no.
let's
moved.
change the rules in
Okay.
my
Joint.
favor.
Wow. Wow. That was very Trumpian. That was very Trumpian. Just want to say that.
Is that a word?
Okay, so Lovey, you
Yes.
change it to a no.
Hell,
It really
motherfucking
is.
no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That shit.
You
I
don't
got.
see the spark? You don't see the spark between them?
And
Ooh, let's get into
Alyssa,
it. I got so much to say.
Alyssa and Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, stop.
Okay. Okay. Change it. No, I said no. Okay. Who's next?
Hold on, no, you said HMF no.
Hell, I did a Michaela. Hell, motherfucking no.
Right, right.
Okay.
Use a goddamn no. Okay.
Now, next one is Katina and Elijah Wan. Lovey, BB, and Mr. Brown said no. Lori said yes. And I said, hell no.
I actually want to say yes.
Okay, I'm with you, but I have to do an asterisk. But I'm kind of figuring I'm going to change it with your yes.
Yeah,
But
no asterisk. I'm getting a what was the song in Dreamgirls? You're gonna love me.
Mhm.
That I'm getting that from him. Like
okay,
you're gonna love me. Like he gonna force her to love him.
so when his friends said, you're going to have to tell him over and over and over and over again, the first thing that popped in my mind was, so
Mhm.
is he either slow or does he have ADHD?
ADHD.
First thing I said. Okay. So
Okay,
then,
now wait, go finish this so we can talk. We gonna
okay,
cut
okay,
this.
okay. But that was part
I
of
got
my,
things to say. I got
okay,
notes.
okay. So, so Mr. Brown, you going to a yes?
Yep. I'm going to
I'll
yes.
rewrite this over. I'm actually gonna do me a yes with an. I need my asterisks because I have some things about it. Lovey, you said no,
Mm-hmm.
and Miss Laura, you said yes. Okay,
Can I
and
have 2
BB, you still
asterisks?
said no.
Two.
She got 2 asterisks. Right.
You want an asterisk on them too?
I do.
Okay.
Because there's something I'm going to talk about later that I'm thinking is going to be a deciding factor on that.
Okay, and then BB, you said no.
Mhm.
Okay, Jasmina and Mike, I said no. BB said no. Everybody else said yes. Brian, you have an asterisk.
Oh, I get to say yes now.
Okay.
Oh, now you want to see my answer. You can lock my yes in. That's my guaranteed lock of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not gonna change mine, even though I do like them. it's something about her patience. It's gonna,
We'll
or
talk
maybe.
about that. We'll
Okay,
talk
okay.
about it. Go on with the predictions. Mhm.
Dang, I want to change that one. Oh, that's gonna be a bad one. Okay, so Lindsay and Mark. Lovey said no. Everybody else said yes. You and I, Miss Lori, have asterisks.
Okay.
I'm sticking with mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whew, Noe
Hey,
and
one more.
Steve.
Oh, Noe and
Noe,
Steve. Okay.
Noe and Steve. Everybody say yes.
Everybody say
So
yes.
now this
Mhm.
this gonna make me nervous. Now I had an asterisk
Mhm.
on there, but I'm gonna take that
We
asterisk
did that
off.
the last time.
I
We
know.
did. We
And
did.
then
We fell
Miss.
smooth in love with Johnny and Val and
Oh my
went
god.
straight to hell.
Did we though?
For
I think
real.
We
you're the
did.
only one that
We
did.
did. We
We
got a soft
did.
spot for the
About that
Asians.
at the
We
beginning,
did.
yes,
I
you
said
I
Johnny was
didn't.
trash from
You did
day
not
You
one.
say
did?
Johnny was
didn't,
trash from
Lori?
day one.
I wasn't on record, obviously, since I'm new, but yeah, I felt like he was too uptight and she was too on different things that I didn't think they
Mhm.
were going to come together. I was hoping for it though.
Mm. Yeah, we needed you last season, honey, because we were straight unanimous.
We drank the Kool-Aid. We just knew they were going to
For real.
We was
Okay,
drinking
but
the
I
green
did.
tea.
You
I
had an
did.
asterisk. The green. Stop it. You had the asterisk, Mr. Brown. Don't do that.
Take it away.
Okay.
They are a yes.
Okay. So now go ahead, so we can talk about these people in depth.
Okay, so go ahead, Belinda. Looks like your
All right, let's
your
see. Who do you
bones
want
is
to
on
start with
fire.
first? Don't let me pick. Let Lori pick who we go to first. So
Oh,
she's
okay.
Come on.
Well, first of all, I have to be honest. I slept through the wedding and the dress shopping and all that stuff because it's too drawn out.
That it
Like
is.
let's get started already. I actually even went back and did some research. If we were in season 1, we would already be like, day 2 of honeymoon by now.
Yeah.
So I've just I kind of slept through most of that, but I'm glad we kicked it off with the weddings. I think the location that they had was really pretty for them, and I'm kind of excited. I don't know what to think right just yet.
One thing I noticed, it looked like they really had a good time at these weddings. Like
It did.
I don't know if it was editing, but it's like they partied, and that
Yep.
was pretty. I thought that was cool. So
So does Boston have like a wedding mandate where they always have to be on the outside? Because the
Yeah.
last time they were in Boston, all of the ceremonies were outside.
Maybe they just think it's pretty because they got water there. And there was nowhere pretty to have a wedding here outside. Where you gonna go? Piedmont?
Yeah.
they go to late with them.
Yeah, not so much. That's not
Just
even
don't get in the
Atlanta.
water.
Right,
That's not
right,
even Atlanta.
right. Okay.
All right. So who's first? Who's up?
Oh Lord, it's your day.
Well, thank you. Let's see. Notes that I have. I'll kick off was Lindsay and Mark.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Mark the shot.
Yeah, I feel like the producers saw Mark the first, that first season, not like first season 1, but second season, and they saw, hey, he's gonna be great for TV, and they wish they could have found a match for him, and they couldn't. And then lo and behold, he's back, and then they found Lindsay, and they're like, we got a match, we got great TV, but he made a comment during the wedding where he seems like he already understands her, like he's already got it figured out, where he said, you seem like someone who had some trust issues and you have to trust someone to show a different layer. And she said, yes. So that's where I'm thinking that's going to be the wild card relationship, but he's already had her figured out at the wedding. We'll see. But I think they were matched for good TV, unfortunately.
Her dad and brother are hilarious to me. They looking like you poor baby.
Right.
But you know what she reminds me of? You know these movies where it's like this crazy girl and she comes into your world and just turns everything upside down, and then next thing you know, she's crazy and she in the mental hospital at the end or something crazy. You know what I mean? You gotta have a part where it crashes or the climax.
No, I wouldn't go in there. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, she's definitely that girl where you're like, oh yeah, I saw this movie.
You sound like a Lifetime movie for real. I was thinking like a Netflix.
No, it could be. It's been movies like that where you're like, oh yeah, she's so fun, and literally, she's fun because she's crazy. Right. And she has some kind of breakdown or something. You're like, oh, You haven't had your meds in 4 months. That's why she was so manic and crazy. Yeah.
I'm with you on that. Sometimes, like when people say everything that comes to their mind, that's like an insecurity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like a defense
Mm-hmm.
mechanism
I agree.
because everything that comes to your mind, ma'am, you don't have. And she drunk. It's I don't know what. I'm
Yeah.
looking at it right now. She's drunk. It's I don't know what. So that's part of it. But he does look kind of like a deer in headlights.
Man,
I,
them
even when he's
eyes was
man,
booking.
even when
Oh
he's
my god.
on
He's
the
like that though.
he's on the what's it called the after parties. He's trying to tone it down because he can't say too much. He's like she's quite a lot.
That's
She
all he kept saying. She's a
that's
lot.
all. Yeah, she's a lot. So I understand where I think he's gonna get maybe behind the layers and kind of get her calmed down, but that's gotta happen
I don't
because he
think
gonna
so.
tell her like, look, you gotta
I don't
go.
think so. I think she is definitely a wild card. She's like a whole pack of wild dogs that you cannot wrangle together because her mind, she clinically has something going on too. Because her mind is always on the go, 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 go. Girl, just sit down, shut your mouth, and listen sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you serious? And
Mm-hmm.
and based on the previews for what's to come, that ain't gonna work. Because even in the after party, which by the way, I love the addition of Keisha because
Mhm.
she makes it. She'll put in her little digs here and there or throws a little bit of shade, but she makes it fun.
She
Whereas with
bringing it a little
Jamie,
home.
yeah, Jamie, she kept it very basic.
No, what's the name? Has brought the Tony Satcheries. She has
Yes,
she
she
has
has
put a
brought
little
some flavor
seasoning
to
in it.
it. Yes.
Yes, she's definitely put a little
So,
flavor in it.
yeah, and then she wasn't really calling things out. It was just she was more just, oh, well, that happened. Oh, okay. Well, I see how you would come to that. Okay, well, we're gonna move on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? So
She didn't
yes,
really share her opinion or
she
call them when
didn't.
they say some BS. She
Hmm.
would press because she did press a couple of people. So, but you really had to act up for her to press you.
Yeah, but the after party, he kind of gave you the feeling like they're not together anymore. It's not. It's not working. Did anybody
I
else
didn't
get that too?
I didn't
Mm-hmm.
get the feeling that they weren't together. I got the feeling that he understands it, but he's still trying to, I don't want to say conquer, that's a bad word, but he's still trying to get used to it or,
Kind of
get
wrap his head around it. Yeah.
wrap his head around it. There you go. I didn't get
Mhm.
the feeling that they weren't together. Like she's that rodeo cow and he
Yeah,
just
them
can't get
eyes.
her to calm down.
Those eyes were a dead giveaway.
He is
All right.
afraid though. He's very afraid.
Did you chime in?
Mhm.
Okay, so here we go. I
Uh-oh.
think I said they were gonna work, right? Um,
And did.
You don't
I'm
remember what you
I'm
said?
sticking with it. So here's the thing.
Oh gosh.
You're gonna bullshit.
People, no, it's the truth. People are how they are until they are given reason to change. So what I mean is men can run the streets and be just this party animal until they find the one woman that makes them want to be better. Women can be the same way until they find the one man that makes them want to be quiet and listen. And
Oh.
I think he will not not force her, but I think she will want to change because of him. So I think it's going to take some time and it's going to take some growing pains, but I think she will calm down because I think he will truly understand her. Because I think a lot of what she's going through, obviously, he's going through as well. So I think they'll
With
have
the
that
parents.
connection. And I think she will definitely calm down because I think she does really like him, at least from
She,
this first two
she
episodes.
keeps saying he's cute. She keeps saying he's handsome, but she killing me with the horn dog talk. She doing a bit much.
Her and her little friends, but I'm here for it. I'm glad.
That's
Mm-mm.
he's Mark the Shark. Like
Yeah,
you don't
but
call yourself MTS or give
oh
yourself a
god.
nickname unless you are over the top. So he is over the top.
Yes.
He's not shown it yet. Like seriously, nobody. If you think about your life, anybody you know that has given themselves a nickname, especially the
He
shark
said his
or
friends gave him that
MTS,
though, right?
but it's all about MTS, so he's bought into it.
Oh my God.
This dude is over the top. He's just she's just out of the gate a little bit faster than he is, so he'll be fine. She'll calm down. Or they'll
Okay.
both be just manic and go crazy and live happily ever after. So
I see them as a Jamie and Elizabeth situation.
Oh, okay. Jamie and Beth.
Oh, okay. I was
Who?
like, who?
Oh,
and
Jamie and Beth. Yes, Beth.
You just said their
Okay.
names.
I'm sorry, I said
Oh,
Elizabeth. I
yeah,
know
yeah,
that's why
yeah.
I'm like, what? Yeah, Jamie and Beth.
Okay.
yeah, because
Mhm.
I don't think that
she's touched.
Beth wasn't that bad.
Oh, I
She
thought
was.
She was.
She was bad,
Yeah.
but she wasn't that bad. I mean, just
She
was.
She
was
wasn't
bad.
as hyper. Well, no, don't forget she had that whole fit when they went to the race car place.
She was.
Yeah, well, I think
She-
we might be
she was
giving her a little too
bad.
much credit.
Then she didn't have no job. He actually
lied
he did
about
he
the
did
job.
yeah, he did take on like some dependence. He understood that because her dad told him that. But being with Jamie, she's also gained a little bit more independence. You know, we don't have to worry about that with the problem with this lady with the independence part. But some of those like issues or the things that need to be kind of corralled, I guess we'll say. I mean, if he just get those eyes a little bit lower, he'll be able to, figure it out and do it. Them
yeah.
eyes,
But the
boy.
thing is that Beth, she was in fact a wild card, and she popped off at the mouth and said everything that came to her mind as well.
Mhm.
But I think also as women in a relationship, sometimes we know when we need to take a little bit of a back seat. Like, okay, let me just go ahead. Not all the time. I'm not saying we
Okay.
just 1000%
No, some do. No, I'm
submissive.
saying some do, but some don't.
A lot
Some,
don't.
Oh, and
but I think
Brown,
but I think Beth figured out the formula to make it work for them to not always be butting heads with each other. Because I think definitely that's what Mark and Lindsay is going to face, because she just won't shut the F up.
I think
But
she won't shut up, but I think once he gets her to like maybe like a Chris Rock shake on her ass, she'll understand it. She'll be like, oh, that's what you. Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay, sorry.
hoping that she
Chris
has a
Rock
sweet
shake.
side
Do
that's
you know what
going
that
to
is,
make
Miss
up for the
Lori? I'm
crazy.
sorry.
what?
Do you know what the Chris Rock shake is?
I would never hit a woman, nah. But I'll shake the shit out of one. What the hell's wrong with you? You crazy woman? I'll kill you, girl. The fuck you tossing salads for? Are you crazy? Are you a fucking nut? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. I'll let go when you shut up. Girl, I'll shake this weave out your head. I don't give a fuck. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I'ma let
I think she'll open up. I think she will trust him. He'll gain her trust. I think she'll open up, and I think she'll show. Y'all just write it down. You can come back and you can tell me I'm right later. I will accept that.
Oh my
we
God.
go through this. We go through this every season.
Oh my gosh.
There's one couple that I tell y'all the truth on. Virginia and Eric. And when it washes out, I'm right. And
That
this
was
is
horrible. No, everyone chose them as well except for Levy. We're there.
yeah.
It's just okay. Let's go to the next because that's a horse that is dead. We have
But I will have to say, Brown said it kind of like what I was saying, but he said it better, that he has her figured out. And since he's got that figured out day one, they're going to work through this. So we shall see what unfolds.
who's sending me some Girl Scout cookies when I win this one?
oh, which kind? Because
The
my
lemon?
friend, the lemonades.
Yes,
Because my friend, I've already ordered mine from
I need them
California.
cookies. Okay, so
Well, you know what? I'll send you some anyway, but it won't be because you're right. I'll send it
Oh,
to you because you're gonna be sad that you were wrong, and I'll send them to you.
all
Because I'm
right. Next up to bat, Michael and
Yeah.
Jasmina.
yes.
I like them.
I do, and I'm starting to rethink my decision on their asses. Ah.
Yeah, I like them. I like them. Family, like his sisters I think that's a big plus for her.
That's right.
That sense of family, and plus her sisters would probably beat her up if she did anything wrong.
Mhm.
And correct him when he's wrong.
Yeah, yo, they stay on his neck. I can tell right now they stay on his head about everything,
I
which is why he
like that.
goes to it all the time. So
Right. I like that
they
when
good.
the sister pinned her, she said it used to be Mike and the girls. Now it's Mike, his wife, and the girls. Because she could have easily been like,
Could have
it's
been
Mike,
like,
the girls, and his wife.
right.
No.
I like how she said that too.
And
But
then
that
some
part
too.
made
They
something
were
happen
very
together a little
intentional with the words.
bit. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
They're gonna be good. They'll be good. Like I'm not worried about them. I mean, they'll have some issues because I think
Hmm.
he is not a loner, but having somebody in his space
Hmm.
and kind of learning what it's like or what it means to be in a relationship,
Hmm.
sharing and all of that stuff. So I think that'll be something they deal with. I think she has a little bit of a spoiled side, but
Hmm.
they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
I think he'll have to learn how to. I did hear her in the previews of the season saying something like, "Don't talk to me like that." And I think that he'll just have to learn that a little bit. Not so much like he may have called her out of his name, but just the fact
Mm-mm.
he's used to talking to his sisters. You can't talk to your wife like you do your sister. If it is like,
Mm-mm.
you know what I mean? Because y'all grew up arguing and blah, blah, blah. So I could see
Hmm.
how he wouldn't be able to understand exactly how to speak to a woman if he hasn't been in a relationship a lot.
Hmm.
So I think just little stuff like that is going to, have him have to get himself together a little. And the same on her part. She probably is going to have to learn how to extend herself a lot
Hmm.
because it seems like she definitely, is kind of a little princess. So
She
I could,
is.
yeah, I could see her where she would have to work on being a little more flexible. But
But
they'll work
he
it out.
also, the emotionally available thing is going to be what it is for him
Mm-hmm.
and open it up. She said that she usually picks the wrong emotionally unavailable people. His brother told him when he asked him, "What do you think is going to be my downfall or what's going to be my hard thing for me?" And he said, "Being open and being vulnerable." So, I listened to the editing. That's what it's going to be for them. And even when they were laying down, like she can break him up and, do the ice, break the ice or whatever. When they got ready to cuddle, he was like, "No, I'm a cuddler." She came in close to him. He's like this with his Malcolm X while he's trying not to sleep. I said, "Oh no, that's he can't even relax. He's trying to think about how. Okay, let me, So he's gonna need to be a little bit more open.
What is
Okay.
his
But
reputation again, though? Because I'm worried about if he's going to have time for this new marriage and relationship and being a newlywed because he said he gets up at 4 a.m. and he's home at 7:30, and then on some weekends. And she kind of gave him that side eye,
So
like,
he's a trainer. Isn't he a personal trainer?
He's a personal trainer, but
Yeah.
but here's the thing on that: you do those things when you're single. When you
mm-hmm,
have someone at home that you want to get back to, man, that
mm-hmm,
schedule is blown up and changed. Like,
yep,
and then here goes the
So
plot twist. One
it
thing,
needs to change. He's gonna have to work his money around now, right, Mr. Brown?
yeah,
If
it'll
maybe
change.
this is his
It'll
personal
change.
business, right? Is
Yeah,
he an
yeah,
entree? Right. So he's an entrepreneur. So he's he's gonna be used to that money, but then he's gonna have to think it's not a loss. You might have to shave those other four clients or whatever because now you have joint money now, right?
yeah.
Because you guys are gonna be
I think it
splitting
will
rent
change.
and stuff. So
what's the plot twist, Brown?
So here's the plot twist where
mm-hmm,
she said, "Don't talk to me like that."
mm-hmm,
Y'all gonna find out that y'all gonna be like, she was tripping. I promise you, he didn't say or talk to her any kind of way because here's the thing. I'm going the opposite way. He's got what, four
mm-hmm,
sisters. The last
mm-hmm,
thing that dude is going to ever do is disrespect a woman because
mm-hmm.
being around women and being raised by women, I don't see that happening. So I think it's a little bit of an overreaction on her part. That whole talking to me in a way. Now he may say no, or he may be pushing back on something that she wants or is doing, but I don't think he's disrespecting or talking to her in a,
Mm,
in a rough way.
I'm gonna disagree only
That's fine.
because I would understand what you're saying and I would agree with that 99% of the time, but I've actually seen it personally in life. So I don't think that it's anything like, I don't want to say horribly bad, but I want to say it's like a maybe he tried to like drop a foot down and he's that's it. That's the end of it. Like whatever their conversation is, he's dead in it without getting her side on it or take on her feelings on it. That's what I'm thinking is something along those lines, kind of.
It could
But
very well be his plot twist too, but we're all very much speculating.
Yeah.
And we'll wait
Yeah.
for that argument to occur.
Well, I will take. I don't like Girl Scout cookies, so I will accept cigars as.
I was gonna say he want a nice cigar.
Yeah, I will accept cigars as. A,
Okay,
you're right,
so
you're right.
yeah, okay, whatever. Shit. Okay, so look, I think that they are going to be the Amani and Woody of the season, and I think no, because I think we all said that. Well, I feel that they're going to be fine
They're
because
gonna be Karen and what's the name?
no,
No.
because they
Don't
both
wish that
want
on
it.
nobody.
They both want it, and they both want it bad.
Yeah.
Bad enough to where they are smart enough to kind of be in the moment. Because my thing is be in the moment, participate in the experiment, and I think that they're both smart enough to really fully understand that, and then they'll take the tools and the keys to make it work. And I think that that whole argument that they going to have in the future in the coming days is overblown. That's editing. I think they'll be
Kind of
fine.
like how they did Amani and Woody when they wanted to argue about the hair and the kids. And it just kind of gave them something to disagree on. I can see that.
Exactly, because they needed it.
Okay. Next up. I still need for Michael to cut that hair off because that bald spot, honey, is.
If you don't leave
So
that in.
I looked at his hair. It's really not that bad. Like,
Yeah, it's not that bad to me.
He's got
got a
a
little bit more
full
time.
hairline. He's got a full hairline. That's really the important part. He's got a full hairline.
Hey.
It's there. He's just got a little bit of a thin.
That's not a little bit.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, Lovey.
No,
like,
no.
wait a minute, like,
No,
what
no.
pictures did
They
you
filled
see
that
versus
in.
what I
They
saw?
filled that
'Cause-
in. That's okay. Tune in.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
not
post
bad.
it.
I saw it when he was trying the tuxedos on. I'll give you that. All right.
Was that bald spot not
It
sparse?
was a little
then?
prominent.
No, as a bald
But-
man, it's
but
not
he-
that bad.
Yeah, but he has a hairline, and Elijah Wan needs to like let it go. Like,
Okay, we know, but Elijah Wan is gonna cut his hair off. But we talking about Michael right now.
Eventually.
So
But
they
Michael got the
use
hairline. That's in the back. Ain't nobody worried. He could put a yarmulke over that
No.
bitch. It's over with.
No,
like
no.
nobody
No.
gonna even.
No.
Just saying.
No. So
Okay.
they filled that hole in a little bit on the
Oh,
wedding
girl.
day.
Well,
Okay.
okay, his wife wearing weave, so it's an even swap trade. So there you go.
Mm.
There you go.
All right. Next up to the plate,
Ah.
Chris and Alyssa.
No.
Oh my
No.
God. There's
Mm-mm,
nothing
no.
to
End,
talk
no.
about.
End with that. No. Katina, no. Please. You
So
playing
y'all-
games.
So
Katina and Elijah Wan.
Wait. What you got to say, Brown?
Let's go
so
on and get him out the way.
Katina and Elijah. Why
Yeah.
is it so hard to say Elijah?
Yes.
I don't understand that. Like,
Elijah.
Elijah.
She
Like,
was
I-
talking
Or the
to Elijah,
mama.
and you saw the friends' faces, and then the friend he did it very nicely. He was like something because Elijah won.
Elijah Wan. Yes. She
And I was
"What did
like,
even
and then
talk
my
about
mom was
Elijah?"
like, get her name right. Your daughter needs to get his name right.
But she didn't even get his name right. Who came up with that? I would have been like, Mama,
Yeah,
for
I
real?
didn't like that. Like
That
I
was
can't stand when
rude.
people ask me that. Who came up with it? I don't know. Shit. I
Yeah,
got it.
I don't like her. I don't like Aretha Franklin. 'cause that's
Yeah,
who
his
her
Aretha
mama
Franklin
is.
mama was bad.
She looked like Aretha Franklin.
And I thought it was very rude the way she said, look, it's a rabbit, and got up and walked away. That was rude. You're too old.
That was bad. She looks like Aretha Franklin.
What you want, baby, I got.
That's
No, she
what I said.
does.
That's
That's what
my
I said.
deciding factor of these two. Where my accent is the mama.
Yeah.
I think her mom doesn't like him, and we'll see how important that is to her. And also if Elijah
Very
Wan
good.
can turn things around with the mom, because she even was looking at him when he was doing the lap dance for the garter. Did you see that?
She looked
was like,
disgusted.
But
Yeah.
I was kind of looking too, though, because I was like, really? You doing
Yeah.
this in front of my mama? Like
Was that necessary? Not
you could have
really.
waited. I mean, even if you would have been doing this, but then when you pulling up the, come on,
Well,
bro,
we know he got a
dude.
problem with shirts. We know he has a problem with keeping his shirt.
Oh my
Well,
God.
you should have saved that till later, son. Like my
You
mama
can
So
never
don't,
keep your shirt on.
And then she going over to her little horny friends or whatever, talking about I can't wait to see his tattoos. What the
You
girl
want to
gonna
read
say?
them. You want to read them. She
Ooh,
said, I can't wait to read them.
he gonna put his face in it. Ooh, sorry,
Yeah.
mama.
I will say this. If I was built like he was, my shirt would be off.
Oh God, he said
Okay.
that
I
last
would be
week. I
sitting here
can't.
on this phone right now with my shirt off right now.
We would be showing faces.
I'm just saying, I would just if I was built like
We
that,
would have all that shit
shirts
blurred
would
out.
be
I'm gonna need you to
optional.
calm down.
Shirts would be optional.
I agree. Because if my stomach was flat, I would be wearing like crop tops all the time. Y'all be like, you can't wear that to the school. You know,
right.
You can't go into school with a sports bra on.
And
You
I,
know,
and I would be there with my shirt off.
Yeah.
And we'd be like,
Flag
we're
on
here
the
to see
play.
Malcolm. We're here to see Matthew.
Flag on the play.
so I kind of
I
understand.
can't.
Have a problem with shirt.
It's just me though. When they were back in the room, and he's like sitting on his bed. There's a clip of him wearing his boxer briefs. Was there? a
What
stain
is
on
that?
there?
Yes, I saw
I
that
was about
too.
to say, who saw that stain on his pants?
Oh,
I said, is that a stain on his pants?
and then he changed them. You
But
saw
it
he
was,
changed
it
them.
was the back, right?
Or
Like,
It was like over on the side.
It was
I don't
right
know
on the
what that was.
end, towards the end of the leg.
I don't know what that was.
It was dark too.
Yeah, you should
Yep.
change out. You should change out your underwear.
They were all
every
stretched
so
out of
often.
shape. Did you see
Yeah.
them? They weren't even
Yes,
boxer briefs anymore.
right,
They
because
were
it didn't
old.
even hug his legs. Right, you didn't
No,
even
they
put them
were
in the dryer
old.
before, sir. Them was
And that's what
just,
you wore on your wedding day.
mm.
That
Uh,
new hat. Like
you
we buy new.
know,
You
again, we're
should have at
talking
least have
about
on the Calvins.
Boston. Remember, Shanice went to bed in some old raggedy two-piece little pajama set too.
But no, but she went to bed in pajamas, so he wasn't even in the room. We're not gonna talk about Jeff T.
I'm
And
just
that's Jeff T.
saying.
homie. Oh God.
Oh
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that's Jeff T. homie. Anyway.
The bar
But
for
yeah, I
Boston
saw the stain
itself
too,
is kind
Lori.
of low for me.
I saw the stain too. I was like, what
I
in the
did too. I said
Jesus?
that immediately.
Yeah, I did. I
Yeah.
was like, is that water? Is that a water stain? Or is that a
No,
stain?
that
It
looks
was
like
in it. It was in it.
that
It
looks
wasn't
like
like no.
that looks like some soluble liquids. That looks like
How you
like
get a
some type
stain
of
on your drawers?
Astroglider KY.
Yeah.
Maybe he
It
sat
looked like
down or
something like
something.
that, like jelly or something, or maybe
Did
he
she say
rubbed up
jelly?
against chocolate or something that was in the room. You know how
Some
they
milk
have, like,
chocolate. That was
melted,
nice.
melted.
He rubbed up. You just got milk chocolate laying around for him to rub up on.
You know, in those rooms they do
maybe-
chocolate covered strawberries.
I'm gonna
and
need you to
stuff.
calm down, Miss Lori. It's okay. I'm gonna need
It
you to
could have
just
been
let that
some
one go.
oil.
Just
Maybe some oil leaked in his
just walk
bag.
away from that one. Just walk. She
Oh,
said
is that
melted
that's
chocolate,
another
and it's
nice
gonna
one?
be and it's gonna be
Yeah,
at
it could
leg
have been some
level.
oil that
Some
leaked in his
oil
bag.
leaked in his
It
bag.
was some oil.
Okay.
That's happened to
Wait,
me
wait, wait,
before.
wait, wait. It leaked in his back. Okay, it leaked. Well, I'm
But
not
what's
gonna finish that
what's
thought that I was gonna say.
but what is going to explain the stretchiness of the elastic?
Thank you.
Oh.
At the bottom of them undies,
They were old.
Well,
them drawers was old.
I mean,
Eh,
okay, yeah. So he
So
wore some
something
old
leaked on the
drawers. He wore
bottom.
some old underwear.
Well, while we're speaking of
No, say it was shady cameraman because they were supposed to tell him when they was getting that footage because he did that jump 3 times. They saw that stain. They were supposed to be like, "Hey,
the camera only takes what it sees.
So
Yeah,
you know what?
you
Like
gotta give him
right.
that.
My daddy said the camera don't lie. You think you that fat? You that fat? Look at the camera. Look what the camera.
And there
You think it
wasn't
was a
not
stain
one
there?
pair of Spanx under none of them dresses. Not one pair of Spanx.
That's because they all 48 pounds.
Yes,
soaking
it's
wet. They all tiny except for
And poor little Lindsay, she was about naked. She
She
booty
was
showing.
naked.
no
She didn't have
bra.
nothing under that. Nothing. Pasties.
Yes.
Mark
What did
like
Luther-
Mark
No,
showed
he
like-
didn't. No, he was overwhelmed. He was overwhelmed.
Trust me, that part he did like.
He's like, this girl. No, don't
Yeah.
nobody want no messy stuff going down.
I'm like, okay, she ain't got
Mark
nothing
on.
on.
Mock
You can tell though that they get those dresses. I mean, obviously they get them in a hurry, so they don't get them altered to fit very well. But this
Yeah, you
season,
can
you
tell.
can really tell it
Yeah.
wasn't fitted very well.
Yeah.
Because even on Katina, I saw Olajuwon kind of looking at her, looking down the dress in one of the photos, and he even mentioned it in his interview. He's like, I'm looking at her like,
Oh, she petite. I'm like, oh my God, are you serious right now? This is everything that I'm saying no to right now. And then you sitting back kicking with your boys. Like that would make me feel real uncomfortable looking back at that.
Kicking about what?
Yo, you
I don't
see
remember.
her?
About if you're gonna do it.
She got a body out and she's small under that dress and da 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 da. And yeah, I mean the way that they like women.
Well,
Well, the
ma'am,
women
they
said
did the same
about
thing.
him. It used
And
the
if you-
exact same term that he got body yada yada, her friend. So
They really did.
where's the outrage? Where's the outrage, Levy? Where is it?
Well, we do that, okay? That's just an
Oh, it's okay for us to sexually harass people, but not in return. I got you. Okay.
That is funny.
That is funny. No, if I had been in the park fake working out like she was, I want him to say I look good in my dress.
Yeah, that was. They all were.
They were doing some terrible workouts. If I was running in the rain, somebody better say I look good too.
Everybody was working out except for Chris.
They needed those extra shots. No, he did work out. He did his
Chris
disc
worked out,
golf.
or was he throwing the
He
frisbee?
did his disc golf.
That's not a workout. That's risky.
Yeah, everybody else
golf
was working
frisbee.
out. Everybody else is working
That's
out.
gonna be another problem she's gonna have is that disc golf. So can we get to them now? Yeah, because we covered everything with Katina. Because other than Katina's voice being so damn deep and it bothers me.
I like her voice. I have fun with it.
Her hair got poofy on that one side. Did anybody else speak that?
Oh, let's talk about her not being of any type of Middle Eastern descent. I didn't tell you. I told you my daddy said that and it was arguing me down. I got off the phone. I said, "You're right. Just let him have it." I said, "The girl with the bad wig." Oh no, baby, that is not a wig. That is the women, because my dad's Muslim, so he really is around a lot of Middle Eastern people. He's like, the women at the mosque, their hair can grow that long. A lot of them just have to cut it. But yes, that is her hair. I was like, how easily you are fooled.
Your dad is pretty.
He did say she was pretty. He did say it. He said all the girls were really pretty. We had to get the other brown on, but he definitely was gonna argue me down that she was Middle Eastern, and her mama was too, with her blonde wig on.
Baby Aretha.
Right, little Aretha was her mama. She probably black and Indian. Oh, okay, daddy. Okay.
We got to get Mr. Brown on here, honey.
He got way too many opinions.
We need a double portion of Brown going on one day.
I don't know if y'all ready for that.
Yeah,
I'm ready for it.
I'll be mad at him. You're gonna be like, he is a sexist.
Yeah. You'll be rocking with him for a minute, then you're gonna be pissed off.
Right. So wait, she ain't supposed to go nowhere.
This is just a little OG talk. Just a little OG talk going on. I'm here for it. Tell Daddy Brown to come on.
I would love to.
I will say this
perspective.
Right, all right. See, it's unanimous.
An older perspective, that would be funny. An older, very chauvinistic perspective is what's gonna piss y'all off.
Right. So I'll say this about them. My concern for them is I don't know that she's ready.
They are in the streets, both of them.
Neither one of them are ready.
Yeah, I think he is actually willing to try, but I don't know that she is. I don't know she's ready to commit to a relationship. I think she wants to be. Here we go. Follow me on this one. She wants to be married, but I don't think she's ready to be a wife. So
she likes the title.
Yeah, I think that's going to be an issue. Ultimately, I think they can work through it because I think he is going to push and push and push until something breaks. But if they don't, I think it'll be because she's not ready.
Okay. So let me tell you my observation. I'm getting a whole lot of Boomerang vibes going on up in here. Boomerang the movie.
Where you were the player and now you done got hooked up and now she gonna be the player. Okay, I'm here for that. I'm here for that. I like that story. I watched that movie too, but y'all didn't watch my movie about the crazy manic lady. But that's okay.
Your movie ended up with somebody.
She didn't die. She just was in the hospital.
No, she didn't die, but she killed.
She didn't kill anyone. She just was crazy.
So
maybe she could have.
yes, especially in the coming weeks when he be like, "You're my wife," and he keep throwing that out there. You're my wife. You're my wife. Okay.
Because she did something. She was in the phone.
Mm-hmm.
She did something.
Of the streets.
Yeah, talking to some guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Did I say they were gonna make it? Did I say they were gonna make it?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I said no.
You said no.
Okay. All right.
I see him being too possessive. And I see him being too strenuous. Like, I don't want to say Southern. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but traditional. I see him being too traditional for her. You know, he even said it on the after party. Oh, well, you want to be the one that's going to stay home and cook? Oh, I'll do that. Oh, well, you going to cook or that? Well, somebody got to cook. When Rudy said, it was Keisha, sorry. She said, oh, you going to be in there cooking? And he said, somebody got to cook. That was also mentioned at the wedding when they said cook or whatever. She started laughing. Her people started laughing. He said, you can't cook? She was like, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Okay. He asked about it again afterwards. Can you cook? And she said, well, yes, but like not major stuff. Well, I don't eat major stuff. Can you cook? So he's gonna, be willing to listen to her or try to get her to cook or do whatever. But he's just like you said, that's my wife. You're my wife. He's gonna be too. I think he's gonna try to.
He's so hungry though. Like, why is cooking such a big thing? Like, God,
it's about the being home and him taking care of and the traditional roles. But she popping, right? Don't she got like a job or what she said? She got her 9 to
works
5
in the benefits department for the retirement.
Yeah.
Right, for the state,
so
right?
they both work for the city. Yeah.
Just like she said, I work for the state and you work for the state. I'm going to be the one that's going to retire you. Remember, that's what she told her his friends.
She work in the
the
pension
but
department.
What it started with was her in the club on the night doing social media. She got a ring light, so that
What does that mean?
Right. What does that mean, sir?
I'm talking to you on a ring light right now, sir.
Because you're doing a podcast. Other than that, she is a social media. She is what is her
Instagram
name?
model.
She is Taylor all over again.
Ooh, no.
She is Taylor
all
over
because she
again.
does have.
I did think about that, but no, she's not that bad, and she's prettier than Taylor.
All right.
Well,
let me tell you, I'm fond of Alec Bradley cigars. So when you're sitting,
Lori, go on, girl. Say what you got to say, honey.
No, I mean I think he's right on that one. I was getting the vibes of Taylor.
Yeah.
And Katina.
I'm just saying.
You said yes, though. You're the only one that said yes.
Well, I have an asterisk on it.
Oh, she remembered her asterisk, y'all. She does have an asterisk on. But
so here's why it could work, in my opinion, is he's got 1 foot in and 1 foot out in the streets. So they could be that couple that goes out, clubs, party,
strip clubs.
Yeah.
Booty in the face.
Yeah. But I don't think he actually is really going to want that, because she's going to be a little bit too much out there. She's going to be a little bit too much out there for him. So I don't think it's going to work. It could work, but I don't. She's not ready. She's not ready.
I want to know, what is he doing where he feels as though he just did some horrible, terrible things in the streets. Like, I've heard of some men being like, I'm reformed, but he seems like it's a fear if she hears what I've done. Well, what have you done, honey?
It's probably not as bad as he thinks.
Oh no.
I don't think it's as
when
bad
he found
as
out she for the streets too. Huh?
Yeah. Because I was gonna say something. A man can be out in the streets, but a woman could be worse. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because a man is limited to his opportunities.
I get what you're saying.
I get what he's saying too, but why y'all always rest on that? Like y'all act like y'all can't be complete slut buckets too.
You can if you have
Okay.
opportunities to be. My aunt told me something, and I'm almost embarrassed to say.
You was out there honing around.
No.
in the streets.
She said, my aunt said, and they were kidding around, but so forgive me. She said a woman can give more away than a man can get,
Oh yeah, I heard that before too.
and that is so true.
Yeah.
A
That is
woman
so
can
true.
give more away.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't said in that term. It wasn't said so eloquently.
Well, yeah, I'm
But
being
yeah,
yeah.
I have heard that saying before.
Or
Too. Yes.
paraphrasing. Okay, so a
Mhm.
woman can give more away than a man can.
Than a man can get. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah. So I just think, he feels like, yeah, he's been out, he's been doing this, he did that.
right,
But
Isaac.
I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that
Okay.
bad.
People giving them hell. They're like, how bad could you have been where you need a whole alias before?
Right. Well,
Well, we all
you
had,
can go
I
back
said
to-
before, we
I
all
mean,
had
I've had
alias.
an
I'm
alias.
Lisa.
Yeah, I'm Denise.
Oh,
Or I
wow.
And you look
was.
like a Denise.
Y'all were
I was
bad.
definitely a Denise. And that let me know where I met you too, because there was certain clubs on certain sides of town that it was Denise. And if I'm walking in the street, depending on where I'm at, and somebody hit you with the Denise, and you're like, oh no, you gotta, ooh,
Why did
Lord.
I just kind of stuff when I was single? I was always Lori.
Well, good girl.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was Kendra. That was
Most of
Kendra.
the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you were really, yeah. If you hit me with the red bone, that'd be Kelly.
Oh,
Wow.
Not Kelly.
Yeah.
Lord,
Mhm.
I can't.
yeah,
Okay.
we need to do a whole show on how I know someone who was with someone for 7 years, had a child with him, till she finally realized that his name that she called him and still calls him was just his club name.
Oh,
Oh
Lord.
wow.
Okay. Chris and Alyssa. No,
Mm.
that's terrible.
Mm.
I feel so
Oh,
bad for him.
I feel
He-
horrible for him. And
Oh,
she is
yeah.
full of all the shit because she went in there and dug up some shit to be mad about. You
Mhm.
know that was some bull crap. His friend said that he was that way, and then he said it, and then I realized, and I don't like people like that. You didn't like that man from the moment you walked out the thing. Now, Chris, Sugar Lump, you had on a really nice watch, right? So judging by said watch, we could have visited the dentist years ago. Years. And I can, could have fixed that 12 to 24 months. There's no reason for you to walk around looking like that. And damn it, that's all she talked about. And I was like, damn it, Chris. Damn it.
why he look like he got teeth from like they kind of sharp.
And then
They
the
look
front
like
two
Shark
are
teeth.
twisted, and they were very yellow. Like, and then so then after she said that, that's all I could look at. I couldn't see nothing else with his teeth. But she really was on some bullshit. He said it. His
Oh,
friend said that he was condescending, and he was
she
condescending to me
she
in the
wore her
elevator
she wore her shit kickers for a reason.
with them damn horrible boots. They were
I
terrible.
just want to know,
I
and
looked
maybe
them up.
this is just bad for me. This is bad to say, but we're gonna say it anyway. Love you, might edit it. I think she is too plain to be so picky.
You completely overshoot your own coverage, overpunt your own coverage, like Kenya says, because I think you think way highly of yourself than what you really are. It's one of them things where you're like, I know what you see when you look in the mirror. You got one of them good mirrors. Your house. 'Cause
We
your
got another
mama is very
Maryland.
handsome.
You
Yeah.
keep calling her mama handsome. Shut up, boo.
Oh, her mama. Oh yeah, her mama
Her
was
mama's
handsome.
handsome. And the
Her
apple
mama
don't
was
fall far
handsome.
from the tree. And when you buy you a chin, like
Yeah.
you bought them lips, then we could have fixed some things. Because them lips look like somebody punched her in the mouth the day of the wedding. And you still have the little certain they
She
punched too bad. They left a mark too.
she looked like a sourpuss. She was a sourpuss the whole day. She just pissed me off. And then to have him sitting there waiting outside, and then he was so calm. He had that like patience of Job. Like what's her name last season with the teacher, right? He was just
Yeah.
so like calm, and she got on my nerves. Oh, she got on my nerves.
And then she
Mhm.
stood 20 miles apart from him when she was doing her vows. Like She like, this is my mark. I'm not stepping forward. I'm not even to put your ring on you. You better come to me because I'm not moving.
There's got to be an attraction. There's got to be an attraction.
Go
There's got to
ahead,
be an
Lori.
attraction.
Oh, why are you on the show then? You can't,
Right.
the girls that are always saying have to be attracted. Well, you're not, you're probably gonna get matched with somebody you're not attracted to. There's a risk to that.
Right. Right.
And
And that's the
you
thing
have-
that kills me. It's how people show up for this show in droves.
Mhm.
You have seen this show for the last 13 seasons. Okay. You know how the formula goes. Now, granted, it is totally different when you're in the thick of it. I totally get it. But come on, just be in the moment.
Mhm.
And then the producers try to tell her, look, you need to go out there and talk to him because it's not fair. He doesn't know how you feel. He knows nothing about your feelings right now. And then you still went out there and didn't say shit to him.
Nope.
Nothing.
Because did she go to the room with him, Lovey, or did they get separate rooms? Are we
Oh,
gonna
she
find that
didn't
out
feel
next
She
week?
didn't feel comfortable sleeping with him.
No,
Mhm.
that's what she told. That's what she said when her mic was hot. But when she went outside, like Lovey said, to talk to him, she didn't say anything. She said, "Let's just get some sleep and let's talk about it." And she got up and walked off.
Yeah,
So
she walked
where,
off.
where are they
Yeah,
I
going?
don't think
I
they
don't
shared a
think they
room. She
shared a
wasn't
room.
going for that.
I guess we'll find
Mm-mm.
out next week, but I don't think they share a room.
Mm-mm.
But we knew she was gonna be like this. She's
Mhm.
so uptight, and I don't know why she's even on the show because I don't find her show worthy. But she bought 10 other dresses, wedding dresses.
Yeah.
They all came from Fashion Nova, but she did buy 10 dresses.
Because my next thought process is when they said that she bought 10 other dresses, I'm like, so is she gonna return them? Is she gonna get her money back? Because that was a waste.
What did
But
Elijah want to say, Miss Lori, on the after party? It was like, oh, well, at least we know she paid. She got 10 extra dresses. We know
yeah,
she got that money.
Or
Please.
not.
But
Or not. Because
but
you can get a dress for $50 these days.
but
Fashion
but
Nova and
10
Shein got wedding dresses. And they looked really cheesy because it was like stretchy lace, one of them.
but BB, 10 dresses. What did the dude say? What faith did you have in the 11th dress?
right.
Yes, he did say that.
Who said
He
that?
who said that? Who's the
Her
guy?
husband.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
he did.
It was her
See?
husband.
Yeah,
They
he
said,
did
"What did
say
you
that.
think about it?" That look, that was Rudy. I'm sorry, that was Keisha getting dirty, digging. She said, "Well,
Mhm.
what did you think at this point, sir? What were you
He did
thinking?" He
say
said,
that.
"I'm
He was
thinking
like,
10 dresses she had before she got here. What hope did you have for the 11th dress?" Like,
mm-hmm.
See,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the after
We need to
party.
watch it.
oh,
Y'all need to
yeah.
watch it. It's funny.
I
Keisha
need,
keep
was
it
it,
coming.
This
was
is
the
not a
liking this
shock
week?
or a surprise.
Huh.
She was like this at the bachelorette party.
Mm-hmm.
Say it. Say it.
The issue for me is that little dry little laugh that she does.
What she
I,
do?
I,
What she do?
I wanted to kick the TV over. Like, oh, that drove me freaking crazy. I hated that. She definitely has a overinflated sense of self-worth. Like when she said you ride horses, and he's like, "Do you own a horse?"
Yeah.
I
No.
was here for that.
And he was like, she was like, "You gonna buy me a horse?" He's thinking, "Yeah, I probably would.
I got money
We
like
got
that.
horses in the family. My aunt, no, my sister has
My
horses.
sister.
With that-
My
In
sister
Florida.
has horses.
zzz.
Yep, in
So-
Florida. She said, "I look forward to going." and said, "Mm-hmm."
Wouldn't be hard for him to get horses. You know what I mean? Like, I think he would. The messed up part is, I think he would be able to provide the lifestyle that she wants.
Uh-huh.
She
Yeah,
definitely wants.
since you say I look like a real estate agent. Now, okay, and I'm sure my bank account appreciates
Mhm.
too.
Look like one too.
Right.
He
right.
said that though. He said, I don't know what a real estate agent looks like, but I guess because I am one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what exactly is a? She says she's a social media.
Marketing something.
Okay, see, jobs like that scare me.
Mhm.
They worry me.
She does the marketing
That doesn't sound very stable.
Right.
for-
It doesn't
Like,
sound
You're gonna
She
get
very-
laid
runs
off.
the-
in a moment.
She runs their Twitter.
yeah, she runs their
their
social media
Twitter,
presence.
their
Mhm.
their IG and their
She's not
Facebook.
even witty
For a
enough to-
construction company, though, do a construction company need social media? Like,
Hey,
Do you post houses? What are we
Some
saying?
They might
project.
work with developers. Yeah, who knows?
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dig into LinkedIn
Oh, he will go to LinkedIn.
like
boy.
I
He
did
is LinkedIn
before,
living.
and I'm gonna find out what this girl does because she bothers me. She bothers me. She really does. I don't like her. I don't.
No one does.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
What do you
And I'm
think,
not
Miss
even
Lori?
married to her.
She looks like she looks down on her nose on people, Miss Lori.
Yeah.
What you think?
I think that's I don't like putting down, as a woman, I don't like putting other women down, but when you're critiquing a show like this, you come in and you come in already with something stuck up your butt and you have that personality the entire time. I feel like you're there for the wrong reasons. I mean, I'm
Mhm.
wondering, did you con the system to get famous
Ooh.
because
Yep.
of social media marketing and stuff?
Right.
Because
Another one.
I don't have a warm fuzzy from her. I don't even know how the professionals matched
And they
her
kept
or
saying that. Did you see where they said she was outgoing? I'm like,
yeah.
where?
Yeah.
I
No.
wrote down
Oh
in my
my
notes
God. Oh
that
my God.
Pastor
Stop.
Pastor Cal said that she has a fun demeanor. I was like, wait, what?
She
I
must
was like,
keep
no,
it
I
at
agree
home
with
in the
you on
apartment.
everything, but how are you going to say she has a fun demeanor?
And where the rescue dogs at? Because you only got one dog. It's one
Yeah.
dog.
Right.
We didn't see you go to a shelter. There was no shed in the
Well,
back.
no,
with
that's
your
that's the
dog.
last one she kept, right? I guess the other one she gave, she found them homes, but she kept it. But
I don't think
remember,
not
this
never.
is the one that has that cage, right? That has the big kennel with
He
no
had the kennel
puppies.
Chris
with
did.
no puppy.
Right. That
Mhm.
was him. So that's why when she was like, I hope you like dogs, and he was like, yes,
Yeah,
at the
but that
wedding.
still ain't got nothing to do with seeing her with her gaggle of hell.
She's got a
Jake got
gaggle. How
Jake
many
got
of
more
you?
dogs than she do. Jake from Atlanta.
Oh yeah, Jake did have more dogs than her. How many dogs she got, Lovey?
A gaggle.
How many she supposed to have?
A gaggle.
How many are in the gaggle?
Oh, when you lose count, okay?
Right, right.
No.
So the whole vocal fry with her friends was really bothering me as
Oh
I'm
my
stroking
God.
my non-existent hair.
He was doing the hair thing a lot. Just one side, just putting it.
Yes, but they were all, I was like, oh my God, they got that Kardashian talk, the vocal fry.
Mhm.
Like, oh
Mhm.
my God, are you gonna have sex with her? I don't know. It just happened. Oh my God. Oh, she annoys me. But she going on that honeymoon now.
Mhm.
Wait,
going
she
for
was
a trip.
smiling and happy on that honeymoon. Like, what she say? Oh, all I needed to do was have some fun, and that's what's happening. But y'all see, he starts checking her on the balcony.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm ready for, because that's what I'm expecting.
I
And then she,
wonder,
why are you ganging up on me?
I wonder if things are going to completely fall apart at the honeymoon. I can't remember what season it was, but it was early on in the show's inception. There
Mhm.
was a couple that did not make it past the honeymoon.
I
Miami.
remember that.
Oh, Miami, yep, sure
Yep.
was. And they was like, nah, I'm not going home with this. You're crazy.
I thought she was gonna be one of the ones to be like, I'm not even about to do this at the altar.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah,
I thought she was gonna drop it at the wedding. I was like, I'm surprised she made it through.
I thought she was gonna do a Jamie, but not do a Jamie. I thought she was gonna not even go on the honeymoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna be like, oh my God, he's nothing like I expected.
It could be the Doug and Jamie scenario, but I really don't see them making it out of this.
Mm-mm.
And
No.
I feel like, you got Alyssa and Chris together, but her name should be Chris because I feel like Chris from Atlanta. I feel like she's gonna be a con for
Mm.
famous.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't they won't make it because I don't think he's a pushover. So I
Mhm.
don't think he's gonna take too
Mhm.
much of her BS. Like
Yeah.
I can see
I
him
agree.
really kind of putting a stop to it. Like,
Hmm.
not like Paige went along with Chris's shit for forever
I
and
agree.
jumped back and forth. I don't see this Chris doing it. He's a frisbee thrower. He's not taking it.
You know
He is
what?
not taking it. He is not. This golfer are pretty
You know what?
aggressive.
You know
The
what?
sad part is he probably would fall all over her because he
He
seemed like he
would.
was really into her dress and her shoes and her everything. Like he would be the guy where you come home and he got all this stuff laid out for you. Like he would really
Yep.
pamper her the way she thinks she deserves to be treated.
Yep.
You hear all of that extra in there
Yep.
because if she allowed him to, and I'm not sure what she dated before, but I need to see what is it that you were dating?
Mhm.
Who were you fooling?
I
Mhm.
liked the truck that they went home in afterwards.
That was cute.
That was cute.
That
Yeah.
reminded
Mhm.
me of like my childhood, before. Oh, you can't do that now because there's no
Mhm.
seatbelts. But yeah, I mean,
It went along
yeah,
with her boots too.
I'm sad for him.
Yeah.
Uh,
I will tell you. Let me read something that I saw on the Lifetime bio of Chris that really spoke to me. He has had back-to-back long-term relationships since he was in high school,
Mm.
and he needs the expert's help finding a match because he's learned that in his relationships thus far since high school, he and his girlfriends are incompatible once the honeymoon phase ends.
Oh,
Mm.
I really fear he's gonna find out he's incompatible with the ones the experts matched him up with when the honeymoon phase ends, if it ever begins. So I kind of feel bad for him. I really do.
mhm.
Yeah. Some of these people need to take some time to learn more about themselves and how to be a
Mhm.
mate
We say
before
that all the time.
that's the case for him. He's definitely one of those people where we're realizing that, okay, you really probably should have taken some time and learned some stuff. Let's do a little counseling before you jump out there and say you want to be somebody's husband.
But didn't
Mhm.
he say didn't he call himself a serial monogamist?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I've been in a couple long-term relationships, but I haven't been in the relationship with the person who I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life
So
with.
we got another
Mhm.
Miles where you had consistent so-called relationships since
And
high
Miles was
school.
5. I had 12
Right.
relationships and I was 5
Since
years old.
high school. Right.
I'm gonna hurt
Because
y'all.
how old is he? How old is Chris?
Chris is 37.
35.
Okay. So he may
Oh,
have had the
Oh,
opportunity to be.
is Steve that's 37, right? Yeah. I think
Steve,
he's the oldest.
Steve is
Yeah.
38. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve's
Okay.
38.
Okay. Okay. Well, we know that they ain't gonna make it. Chris and Noy.
Yeah, they will.
Stephen
I
Noy.
love them.
Steve
I
Steve and
do.
Noisy.
Mhm.
Noisy.
Steve,
Right,
Steve's
right.
going to get a job.
Baby.
Steve is gonna get a job. You're right.
Baby. Baby. Miss
They will be the
Michael.
first one.
Miss Michael.
Her brother?
Baby.
Oh.
Was not
I
having it.
loved him. I loved
Was
him.
not
I was
having
here
it.
for all of him, honey.
He
I was
wasn't
here for
having it.
him, his hair, all of
Yes.
it. You hear
The
me?
the dramatics and the look.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
but you're married. So y'all fucking.
Yeah.
But you
I'm
married.
gonna wait on her. Yeah, don't push her. don't push her.
She's not gonna make a move. So what you gonna do? Y'all fucking. I mean, but
Yeah.
you in the magical place. You fucking. That's all that was missing from that whole conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved him. I loved
He
him
was
though. He
definitely
handled
on it.
everything.
Yes.
He was on it. And I even enjoyed that she did have a reaction to him saying he wasn't working. Like she did kind of give him the look like, but
Yeah.
where?
Mhm.
You
Right.
know, so I'm glad that she wasn't just so enthralled in the moment where it's like, it's okay. You know,
Yeah.
she like, but you can get a job. But you did, you
Right.
don't have one.
You
Mhm.
don't have one right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. So, but you knew you were
Let's
getting
get on that.
married.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm glad that she didn't just give in. I was proud of her because I'm glad that she
Yeah.
did be like, where? You said, come again, where? You know,
Yeah.
as opposed to
Come
just being
again,
like,
say
it's
what?
okay. I love you and you're cute. No, she was like,
No.
she's gonna work on that. Your resume,
Yeah.
we're gonna do your resume.
Did,
She's
did
like, I
anybody?
don't think it's, I think she told the camera, I got the feeling that it's temporary or whatever. So I was like,
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, he's not. What was it? Was his name Michael that
Mm-hmm.
didn't have a job and
oh, yeah.
Oh,
got his job?
The liar.
Cleaned up the yoga place.
Yeah, he was
right.
yoga
Oh my
too,
God.
cleaning up. So with Steve, I never got the sense that employment was an issue, and the
Right.
fact that he says he's doing some freelancing,
Mhm.
Right.
the fact that you can just pick up and go travel for 4 months, even
Right.
if you are living out of your car, you're still
Mhm.
maintaining wherever you lived before. At least
Mhm.
I'm thinking you are. So I don't think
That's what
money
I
is an
thought
issue.
too.
He just took some time and did his thing.
I
And
agree. I think that's great.
Mhm.
And evidently, you used your little severance and you ran around the country for a
Mhm.
minute, and that's great.
yeah,
I'm here
Right.
for it. But I am
Uh-huh.
glad that she did ask questions. Don't just go with the okey doke. I'm
Yeah.
I
glad that she
agree.
did. Let me, let's dig a little here.
Yeah.
So
okay,
Did,
so
did
real quick, y'all, real quick. So Alyssa is that her name? So she does work for a construction company, a 78 employee construction company, and she is the social media marketing manager, or no, social media marketing specialist
Okay.
for this construction company.
that has
And
78 employees.
yeah, and I found a picture of all 78 employees.
So
So
she making $15 an hour.
she probably is. I'm gonna be honest. She's probably the office manager too.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She
Um,
making
Yep.
more than 15.
it's a
Ordering the
small
coffee and the
firm.
18.
post ordering the coffee and the post-its.
Doing the
So
copies, the project
mhm,
Right.
binders.
mhm,
so
Right.
mhm.
she runs their. She probably runs their Twitter, and it's boring. So that definitely is her.
I can't.
Uh,
I can't. This fool
but
done
I was
really
just
did
sharing
his
that.
research. I cannot.
Be quick with it.
Uh,
Girl.
All right,
I
that's all I want to say. Go ahead.
okay.
Okay.
She's our social media manager.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Well, thank you
Yeah.
for that fun fact.
No problem. No problem.
Did anyone peep when Steve picked Noe up and put her on the bed in the room? Did anybody peep how tall her heels were?
Yeah, I
Them
did.
yellow shoes were horrible,
Yeah, they were
Oh,
horrible. They were. They were. But I
but
did
I
see why
really
she
I
wore
just
them
love
because
them.
of the heel and because the color. I mean, it did match, but
Mhm.
yeah, I was like, Laura, girl, you
she looked
walking in them?
cute.
No,
She
she
looked
did look
cute.
cute with those
It
shoes
was cute. And
covered.
apparently somebody put her in those clothes, but she couldn't get it off for nothing. Like,
Uh,
so apparently she just stood there and her whole family got her into that outfit because
Well, no, they
she
do.
couldn't.
I've been someplace where I had to wear like a sari, a wedding or whatever, and I did have to be dressed. And it was a two-person job taking that shit off afterwards. But I was beautiful. That shit was. I was like, how I'm getting into this? Woo.
So, Steve, your whole entire sibling tribe is married. You don't know what the clinking of the glasses is, what that means?
Girl,
Oh.
he was driving around on vacation when that happened. He didn't know.
He
All
ain't paying.
80
He
of
a
them?
man. He a man. Men
Mhm.
don't pay attention.
But they was the one clinking the glasses.
That does the show tell those people to do that? Because I've never been to a wedding where they
You've
tell
I
you
never
to
been
looked
to
it
a
up.
wedding where they clink the glasses?
Every wedding I go to, they do that. Yeah, I knew what
Yeah.
that meant.
Hmm.
Maybe it's a regional thing.
this was
'Cause
gonna say.
every wedding I've been
Lovey,
to
I
in
mean,
Atlanta,
Lori, be
never
the
seen that.
tiebreaker here. Have you been to a wedding where they clink the glasses and people drink? I mean, kiss.
Yes. Yes.
Did they do
They're,
that in
they're a little
yours,
behind.
Lori?
Yes, they did.
Y'all didn't do it in
Oh,
mine.
Nobody clicked at
Ain't nobody
all.
clink our little plastic cups.
okay.
I'm,
Well,
I'm
because
feeling some kind of
I
way
would
now.
I would have clinked them if I was there. Clink, clink, clink,
Mm.
clink, clink. I would have
First of
done it.
all, y'all sat down for 2.8 seconds before y'all started
Oh,
working the room, okay?
Because I
oh.
couldn't sit down.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
you still could have done it anyway, y'all, and they would have met each other in the
Aww.
oh,
Let me get
clink,
my
clink,
plastic
clink,
bottle.
clink, 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 clink,
Right.
clink, clink.
Like, no, not gonna do it.
Right.
Laura, do you have anything you would like to say?
About Stephen Noy?
Mm-hmm.
No, I think y'all pretty much covered it. But again, I said yes, and like a hard yes, they're gonna make it because
Yeah,
I
you
feel like
did.
that he's 38, so he's already, most men, sorry, Brown, but most men, they they get settled in their late 30s. They're still growing
Mhm.
before 35, I think. But
Mhm.
with him being 38 and he has successful arranged marriages in his family
Mhm.
that he looks up to, I feel like they're going to go the distance for sure.
I agree.
I had to look up where her country is. Her country, Laos.
She's
Mm-hmm.
Laos. Yeah, she's Laotian.
That's Italy?
No,
Mm-mm, it's Asia.
Really?
yeah,
Because it
but
doesn't.
it's like Pan Asia,
Mm-hmm.
like Pan American, right? Like Tongan, Philippine.
Like in the
Like that.
Guam, like in the Guam region.
Yeah, like uh-huh.
Okay.
Mm. I don't know about that one, Lori, because how you gonna be going missing for some days?
What you talking about?
You didn't see the preview where she
Which
gonna
one that was missing?
Noi.
No.
Annoyed.
She's what?
She pulled a Taylor.
Oh.
She went missing?
Yeah, she come home.
How?
Come on, she pulled a Taylor. She pulled a Taylor.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
no.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that one.
Or white boy Chris Brown, where he went and didn't tell nobody where he was going.
Yeah, what was that one? That was Matt.
Fake
Matt and Amber, right?
basketball
Mhm.
player.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Right.
pulled it. He pulled it first.
He-
He pulled it first. Taylor successfully did it twice.
But then, in their defense, their partners, both of them were kind of like, you know, how you squeeze the toothpaste tube at the end, and it kind of, you know.
No, there's no Noi. No, Moi. No.
Noi
No.
moi.
Yeah.
no.
That was noisy that left. It wasn't Noi. It was
Girl.
noisy.
Right. It was noisy.
It's
Noisy
always
left
you.
him.
I did like
Okay.
the ring pop thing that he did. That was
Yeah,
really
that was cute.
That was cutie pie.
That was
That was
cute.
okay. I think he's handsome. I think they're gonna be cute. I think
Okay, so that's like the third time you said
that he was handsome.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. How many handsome did I give Steve?
That's it. That's it. You've
Yeah,
given
I've
him
met
the
my quota.
three. You've met your quota.
Okay, no more
All right.
handsome Chris.
All right.
What's his name? Steve.
Steve.
Okay.
good recovery. Good recovery.
He's kind of dorky. He is cute. He's kind of dorky. I like the ears and he's lanky.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's the better looking one out of his family. But he had one brother that was nice looking too. Now the
Mhm.
other one,
He looked just like him.
He looked just like him, right?
He's shorter. And then the brother with the
Ronald McDonald hair,
it's not even blonde.
it was like yellow. But then he
Yeah.
changed it for the wedding, didn't he?
He did. It was orange for the wedding. He looked like a little tiger.
He's married.
Hey, I said the same thing, and here I am anyway. And didn't we on a couple of notes ago? Like, and on that note,
All
like,
right,
yeah,
wrap it
yeah.
up.
But one last
Right.
thing. One last thing. Y'all couldn't run a comb and put some grease in your mama's hair.
Whose hair?
The mama.
Steve
Steve's
and
mama.
the
His mama?
So I will
Yes.
not take part in discussing
The mamas.
moms or dads.
But you called the girl Mama Aretha Franklin.
That was a factual statement. Y'all know that. lady.
Jasmina parents had me cracking up. The daddy got real vocal, didn't he?
I
Yeah.
liked him though.
You better make sure.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Sound like the Jamaican. villain
You
in the
better,
movie, the way you
you
said it.
better make sure.
Right.
You better make sure. I said,
You know
"Ooh."
what? Okay. Yeah, we're done, people. All right. Thank you so much for checking in with us for yet another week with our malarkey and foolishness. Definitely come back next week. Check out what we got to say next. Yeah, I hope some more meat comes along on this bone.
Hopefully
Cause
they have a gaggle of meat.
she's not gonna let that go. Oh my gosh, I cannot.
You better make sure.
Oh Lord. All right. Definitely check us out on Pop Break TV as well as popbreak.com. So all social media platforms under Live, Laugh, and Levy. Be sure to share, like, subscribe, and comment. Shout out to those on YouTube that do keep the comments coming. We love them. I love them because I love being engaged with y'all. All right. We will see you next week. All right, y'all. Bye.